यत्र नार्यस्तु पूज्यन्ते रमन्ते तत्र देवता यत्र तास्तु न पूज्यन्ते सर्वास्तत्र फला क्रिया। अर्थात जिस कुल में नारियों की पूजा होती है या सत्कार होती है, उस कुल में दिव्य गुण, दिव्य भोग और उत्तम संतान होते हैं, और जिस कुल में स्त्रियों की पूजा नहीं होती, वहां ये तीनों निष्फल हो जाते हैं। इसी श्लोक के साथ मैं प्रियंका आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ और भारता फर्स्ट के लाइव क्विज़टेनमेंट में आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ। और कार्यक्रम को बढ़ाते हुए मैं आज अपने नए को होस्ट को इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी। वेलकम शौनक।
नमस्ते प्रियंका जी। तो सभी को मेरा प्रणाम। प्रियंका जी ने बहुत ही बढ़िया कुछ पंक्तियां कही हैं। तो जैसे सभी को पता चल ही गया होगा कि आज का हमारा जो टॉपिक है क्विज़टेनमेंट का, वो है महिला सशक्तिकरण या विमेन एम्पावरमेंट। नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू माइट थिंक कि विमेन एम्पावरमेंट का टॉपिक है, पर यहाँ पर दो फीमेल होस्ट क्यों नहीं है। तो हमारा ये मानना है कि विमेन एम्पावरमेंट भारत में सिर्फ पुरुषों को नहीं, सिर्फ महिलाओं को नहीं, तो पुरुषों को भी इसके बारे में बोलना चाहिए। Like the men should make a woman feel empowered. That's the reason we have one female and one male host for this quiz. So we have many exciting questions lined up. बहुत ही बढ़िया क्विज होने वाला है आज। ऐसे बहुत कुछ टॉपिक्स है जो हमें भी नहीं पता थे, पर इस क्विज के कारण पता चले। तो प्रियंका जी शुरू करते हैं।
बिल्कुल शौनक। किसी भी देश को या किसी भी, चाहे कहीं की भी बात हो, अगर हम वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की बात करें, नारी सशक्तिकरण की बात करें, तो हमें मेल्स की भी जरूरत होगी जो सशक्त हो, समझदार हो और जो वैल्यू करें फीमेल्स की। तो इसी चीज को बढ़ाते हुए आज का शो हम शुरू करना चाहेंगे। बट लेट्स सी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव जॉइन्ड। एवरीवन, hi everyone, hello, good evening. Live chat में we have Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, good evening. Okay, some weird name, but yes, good evening to you too. Hello Samriddhi, Romit, good evening. Everyone quickly join in and then we will start. We'll give a minute and then we'll start. Let everyone join.
Priyanka ji, till everyone joins, let's discuss about what do you think about women empowerment? What is your definition?
To me, women empowerment means, शौनक, अगर हम देखें कि आप बड़े बड़े डेफिनेशंस ले लीजिए या बड़े स्तर पे कोई भी चीज हम शुरू करने से पहले वी शुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम विद इन, फ्रॉम आवरसेल्फ विद लिटिल स्टेप्स। तो अगर हम अपने आप में ही विद लिटिल एक्ट्स ऑफ काइंडनेस एंड लिटिल एक्ट्स विद अवेयरनेस हम करें और अपने लाइफ में उसे अप्लाई करें, वही मेरे लिए वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट होगा।
बिल्कुल। और तो मैं सभी लोगों को बताना चाहूंगा कि भारता फर्स्ट इस सितंबर के महीने में एक न्यूज़ लेटर लेके आ रहा है, द टॉपिक ऑफ विच इज विमेन एम्पावरमेंट इटसेल्फ। तो मेरी सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप विमेन एम्पावरमेंट के बारे में जो कुछ भी लिखना चाहें जरूर हमें एंट्रीज भेजें, ताकि हमारे न्यूज़ लेटर में आपके जो भी विचार है वो सब लोग भारता में देख सके।
जी, so we have many people joined here. Yes, glorious Bharata. Hi Kanu, glorious Bharata, hello. And Lata Avasthi, hi. Hello Sai Shri, thank you. Pawan Kumar Shukla, समृद्धि भी हैं, बस समृद्धि भी हमारे साथ ही हैं, टीम में ही हैं, बट आज होस्ट कर रहे हैं शौनक, तो वेलकम कीजिए शौनक का। समृद्धि भी जल्दी आएंगी नेक्स्ट टाइम।
पवन कुमार शुक्ला जी, आज आपको तंग करने के लिए मैं हूँ यहाँ पे। सॉरी।
जी, so shall we start, शौनक?
Yes, let's begin.
Okay. Yes, बहुत मजा आएगा। सो देखते हैं। Let's start our Quiztainment, which is quiz plus entertainment, and today's theme is Women of Bharata. So I'm quickly sharing the slide and here we go. Okay, so first question is, just a minute and we'll start. Yes. So first question, everyone ready? Everyone ready? Yes. In the chat box, quickly. Tell me if you're ready and then I'll start. Okay. Let me start with the first question. So also known as Brahmavadini, she once challenged the great sage Yajnavalkya in the King Janaka's assembly of scholars. She participated in Brahma Yajna held during the Vedic period. Her name is also mentioned in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Who was this great scholar? Everyone, quickly, बताइए.
चलिए यहाँ पर जो भी वेद उपनिषद पुराण जिन्होंने पढ़ा है अपना सारा ज्ञान हमें भी दीजिए प्लीज.
बिल्कुल जल्दी. अश्विनी कुमार, पवन कुमार शुक्ला, देवांशी जायसवाल, साई श्री, विनोद कुमार जी. क्विकली एवरीवन, मोर आंसर्स.
कुछ लोग गर्गी बता रहे हैं, अभी देखते हैं ये सही है या नहीं. बाकी लोग मैत्री एक ऑप्शन आया है.
क्विक आंसर्स एवरीवन, फास्ट. गार्गी एंड
गार्गी.
नेक्स्ट. Yes. So I think Shaunak, we have got few answers. Let's see कि हमारे कितने viewers correct हैं इसमें.
And the answer is
Gargi, daughter of Rishi Vachak Navi.
जी बिल्कुल. और गार्गी, इट्स वेरी ग्रेट दैट बहुत लोगों को पता है इनके बारे में
जी.
और to add more, Gargi was born in the 7th century BC and she was an ancient Indian philosopher. She was a master in Vedic literature and she was renowned in Vedas and Upanishads, and that's the reason उनको ब्रह्मवादिनी भी कहते थे क्योंकि उनकी ब्रह्म विद्या की नॉलेज बहुत ही अच्छी थी. ऐसा भी कहा जाता है कि ऋग्वेदिक हाइम्स जो है बहुत सारे इन्होंने ही कंपोज किए थे.
That's very nice. So हमारे ancient time से ही women are so ahead.
बिल्कुल. और
so, yes,
we are right. कलाम मनन्स कह रहे हैं we are right. Absolutely, you are right. Fantastic.
So let's move to the next question. Everyone ready? Be ready for the next question. I want answers quickly. So the second question is, she was the last ruler of the Hindu Lohara dynasty in Kashmir. She was a regent when her son was just a minor and ruled as a monarch until the year 1339. She was deposed by the cruel Shah Mir, who killed both her sons. Kotekul canals around Srinagar are named after her. Whom are we talking about? Quick answers, everyone.
Come on, guys. This is slightly different from the contemporary history we learn from our
textbook. Have some hint, Shaunak?
Right.
So we have shared all the information here.
Right. Hint for this is in August 2019, Reliance Entertainment and Phantom Films had announced that they will be making a movie on this particular person.
Interesting.
So any movie buff out here, if you are following the cinema scene regularly, you will definitely know about this.
Everyone quickly. देखिए किस किस का आंसर आता है. निसार ए कह रहे हैं कोटा रानी. Let's see other answers. Romit, she Kota Rani. Okay, you have to wait for the answer then. Kala Manons. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly.
Okay.
Last queen of Lohar dynasty. Okay.
Pavan Kumar,
Ashwini
no
Kumar.
idea. That's fine. Any guesses? कोई भी guess? Close guess.
Quickly,
Novel is also
everyone.
there. Yes. Kala Manus is close. There is also a novel written
Suhail
on it.
Jahan, Kota Rani. So we have more answers for Kota Rani. Quickly, everyone.
Okay, we'll reveal the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is
The great queen Kota Rani of Lohar dynasty. So most of our viewers are correct, Shaunak.
yes, fantastic. I just want to know. I hope no one is Googling while the questions are out.
I wish and I believe that they are honest and they are not doing that.
Right. So let's तो ये कोटा रानी के बारे में थोड़ी और हम जानकारी लेते हैं.
जी.
So Kota Rani was a very great thinker, and she is said to have saved the city of Srinagar from frequent flooding. Even today, Srinagar gets flooded, but at least that time, because of Kota Rani, Srinagar was saved from flooding because she had a very good mind of constructing canals. And these canals were named after her, and hence the name Kote Kot. And as we know that in Srinagar, the major river system is that of Jhelum. So this canal used to get water from the Jhelum, and then there was a proper scientific basis for these canals. And somebody had said that a novel was written. You're absolutely right. Rakesh Kaul had written a novel named The Last Queen of Kashmir, which is based on Srimati Kota Rani ji's life. So I should say that our audience is really knowledgeable. And yes, Kala Manus is saying honest viewers we are.
Yes,
That's
and we are proud of
true.
all of you then. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Thank you for the explanation and new information, some interesting fact, Shaunak. Let's move to the next question. Yes, so she was a revolutionary freedom fighter who joined Surya Sen's armed resistance of Chattogram branch. This brave freedom fighter once planned to carry out an attack on the European club in Chittagong. In the year 1946, she contested in the elections for the Bengal Legislative Assembly from Chittagong. Whom are we talking about? Answers, everyone, fast.
Okay, Pavan Kumar has given a very quick answer.
Pavan Kumar
Punita
Shukla.
Arora.
We are glad that he's been very consistent with all the quizzes and everything.
Correct. Exactly. Pavan
Everyone
Kumar.
else, yes. Answers quickly.
Pavan Kumar ji is always regular also to our sessions, I believe. बहुत ही
रेगुलर हैं और
भारता फर्स्ट को फॉलो करते हैं.
हाँ, और आंसर्स भी इनके ऑलमोस्ट सारे ही करेक्ट होते हैं. निशान जी, कल्पना दत्ता, लेट्स वेट फॉर द आंसर.
तो अभी तक दो आए हैं, प्रीति लता और कल्पना. कौन सा हो सकता है इनमें से? देखते हैं.
All viewers, be active. We would like to see our active viewers.
Okay, na? One more, Aruna Asif Ali. So this question has multiple answers. It's interesting. Preeti Lata Wadedar.
Another answer for Preeti Lata Wadedar.
प्रियंका जी, मेरे को लगता है 2 बार प्रीति लता का नाम आ गया तो शायद प्रीति लता ही होगा, क्या पता.
देखिए क्या,
देख लेते हैं.
चलिए देखते हैं.
And the answer is
no, it's Kalpana Dutta. It is Kalpana Dutta. So Nishan ji was and is right. And आप कुछ बताएंगे इनके बारे में, शौनक? जी
बिल्कुल. तो Kalpana Dutta is the right answer, and all those who said Preeti Lata Wadedar, you were close. She was working along with Preeti Lata Wadedar. So in the later months of 1931, Surya Sen had asked Preeti Lata Wadedar to attack a European club along with Kalpana Dutta, and this European club is in Chittagong, was in Chittagong, which is now in Bangladesh. But unfortunately, Kalpana Dutta got arrested before she could attack. However, the fighting spirit in her never died down, and she helped the country a lot by doing relief work during the Bengal famine in 1943 and during the partition of Bengal later on. And there are many pop culture references of her. For example, in 2010, Deepika Padukone had starred in a movie called Khele Hum Ji Jaan Se, which was, on the life of Kalpana Dutta itself.
जी हम सुहेल जहां जी भी बता रहे हैं दीपिका पादुकोणे played her role and yes.
काला मानुस is asking which movie. मूवी का नाम था खेले हम जी जान से, 2010 में रिलीज हुई थी. आप सबको देखनी चाहिए, बहुत अच्छी मूवी है.
So with this, let's move to our next question. Be ready, everyone. Okay, so the question is, she was the first woman in Indian history to be nominated as a member of Rajya Sabha, one of the most important revivalists of Bharatanatyam from its original Sadhir style prevalent amongst the temple dancers, the Devdasis. She also worked for the re-establishment of traditional Indian arts and craft. Identify her. Quick answers. Sai Shri, okay, Amitabh Bachchan is also there. So I'll be honest, I haven't watched that movie, but I'll watch today. So तब देखते हैं अमिताभ बच्चन जी थे या नहीं.
नहीं, I think Sai Shri is right. उस movie में अमिताभ बच्चन, I think he was there. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Answers. Answers quickly. Aruna ji, daughter of Vikram Sarabhai. Okay. We have answers from Rahul Kumar, Srijan Singh, Rajeshwari Singh.
Somebody saying Hema Malini. Neha Malik is saying Hema Malini. Wow, wonderful guess.
Guesses and imaginations. Huh? Rukmini Devi, Rukmini, Aruna Dale, wife of Sarabhai. Okay. Shivraj Nagure, Ashwini Kumar, Rahul Kumar, Pawan, Raj Shekhar Kushwaha ji.
Okay.
Okay,
So Priyanka ji, we have got options of Rukmini Devi, Hema Malini, Miss MS Subbu Lakshmi, and who else?
Srijan Singh ji बोल रहे हैं Miss Subbu Lakshmi, MS Subbu Lakshmi, and Shuman Raj बोल रहे हैं Rukmini Devi. Shall we give them more time to answer, or shall we reveal the answer?
I think let's reveal the answer because many have got it almost.
Okay. So the answer is Rukmini Devi, Arundale. So yes, many of you are correct. Congratulations, those who were correct.
Right.
So इनके बारे में कुछ बताएंगे शौनक?
बिल्कुल. रुक्मिणी देवी जो थी उनको 1956 में पद्म भूषण मिला था, and she also got the Sangeet Natak Academy Fellowship in 1967. And it is interesting to know that she was very much involved in animal welfare and taking care of animals, and she was instrumental in setting up the Animal Welfare Board of India in 1962. Apart from this, she was also a member of the Rajya Sabha, as is there in the question. And while being a member of the Rajya Sabha, she brought in legislation such as Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act and other such topics which were related to animal welfare. So overall, she was a very, erudite personality, I would say.
So we have some comments. Beautiful picture. Thank you. Yes, it is beautiful. KBC में पूछा गया सवाल. Okay, glad to know that, Suhail ji. Thank you, Sai Shri. So let's move to the next question and be ready, everyone. Okay, so the question is, the first musician ever to be awarded the Bharat Ratna and the first Indian musician to receive the Raman Magsaysay Award in the year 1974. She was also the first Indian who performed in the United Nations General Assembly in the year 1966? Identify this personality quickly. I want answers
Guys,
from everyone.
this
Yes.
is a very good question, because we have heard this person's voice at least once in our life. You know, in every Indian home at morning 6 a.m. this rings.
Okay,
So
so
everyone should know about
we
this.
have good hint here. So Nishant ji knows, that's good. Pratyush Kumar, Sonal Mansingh is the second one apart from her. Let's see what's the answer. Vivek Sharma, Shehnai, okay. Ashwini Kumar ji, okay. Nishant ji, MS Subbalakshmi, Pawan Kumar Shukla, we have answers. Sarthak Sharma, Suhail Jahan, Raj Shekhar Kushwaha ji, Anshuman Raj ji, Indian
Right.
Fighter 1.
प्रियंका जी, मतलब इतने लोगों ने स्पैम किया ही है, तो अब आंसर बता दीजिए आप.
बता देते हैं. And I'm really glad to receive such good response. ये बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब हमारे active viewers होते हैं. So let's see the answer. So all of you are correct. Most of you are correct. It is Madurai Shanmukh Vadivu Subbalakshmi, MS Subbalakshmi जी. जी शौनक, आप कुछ बताएंगे?
And before I tell more about her, could the chat also tell me what is the most famous piece of her, or song or mantra of her, which is played in every Indian home? Chat, please spam the chat.
So विवेक शर्मा जी बोल रहे हैं बिस्मिल्लाह खान शौनक. And Ashwini Kumar Tiwari ji बोल रहे हैं Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was first women chairman of UN Assembly. More answers बताइए.
Right. Okay. So Ashwini Kumar, you are right, but in the question what we meant was she was the first who performed. Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first chairman. You are right, but
अच्छा शौनक, Srijan Singh is saying Vaishnav Jan to tene kahiye, and she is from Karnataka. Shivraj Nagure ji is saying, and yes. तो बताएं whether they are correct or not.
Srijan Singh, you are a bit far. No, Nishant, it's not Hanuman Chalisa. It is very common. थोड़ा आप ट्राई करेंगे तो आपको याद आ जाएगा.
अब रिवील कर दीजिए शौनक जी.
जी, MS सुब्बुलक्ष्मी का है विष्णु सहस्रनाम, जो हर एक मतलब इंडियन होम में सुबह 6 बजे बजता है. एटलीस्ट अगर आप सदर्न इंडिया में रहते हो तो बजता ही है.
So with this, let's move to the next question. Yes, thank you, Ashwini Kumar. Now let's move to the next question and be ready for the answer. She is the first woman in India to don the second highest rank of the Indian Armed Forces, Lieutenant General, as well as the rank of Vice Admiral of Indian Navy. She has also been the commandant of the Armed Forces Medical College in the year 2004. The first woman to do so. Who was she? Bataiye. Quick answers.
Okay, Kalamans is asking what was the song. It's not a song of MS Subbulakshmi. It is Vishnu Sahasranam. It's a mantra.
Okay, so we are receiving the answers. We have started receiving the answers for our question. Punita Arora, Kiran Bedi, and more.
Okay, so Madhurima, Kiran Bedi, आप थोड़ा ध्यान से पढ़िए. हमने पूछा है लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल. किरण बेदी was IPS, so think in that perspective, who was in armed forces, you know, and related to that. Kiran Bedi is totally related to police service.
Okay, I'm reading the question once again. She is the first woman in India to don the second highest rank of the Indian Armed Forces, Lieutenant General, as well as the rank of the Vice Admiral of Indian Navy. She has also been the commandant of the Armed Forces Medical College in the year 2004, the first woman to do so. Who was she? Quickly. So
Okay,
we
so
have...
3 people are saying Punita Arora.
Okay. Okay. Kala Menons. Yes, it is Kala, means art. Yes. जी.
Yes, we are
मधुरिमा
not.
कंडूला किरण बेदी बोल रही हैं एंड लेट्स सी क्या है आंसर.
Kala Manus, I hope we have not offended you. We'll say Kala from now onwards and not Kala.
शौनक शिवराज नगोरे जी बोल रहे हैं इफ यू कैन गिव पीडीएफ ऑफ क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर इट विल बी हेल्पफुल. तो शिवराज नगोरे जी, वी हैव डेली क्विजेस एंड उसके हम पीडीएफ शेयर करते हैं, तो आप हमारे वेबसाइट पे जाइए और डेली आप क्विज अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं, क्वेश्चंस, और आपको आंसर्स वहां मिलेंगे.
बिल्कुल. और आप जो कोई भी भारता फर्स्ट के वेबसाइट पे जाता है, उनको नॉलेज सेंटर, हमारा न्यूज़लेटर, हमारे क्विज के क्वेश्चन सब कुछ मिल जाता है.
सब कुछ
मतलब
मिलता है.
इट्स अ
And
हब
they are
ऑफ
free of
नॉलेज.
cost. Yes, and these the daily current affairs analysis, news, and the quizzes, they are free of cost, so you can go and attempt these questions and yes, increase your knowledge.
And I think Priyanka ji, even on Telegram group, we have a few quizzes here and there, right? People can
In Telegram, we have everything. All the updates are there in the Telegram. All the information is there. The quizzes, we have quiz board there, so you can go and play there. It's really interesting.
Fantastic.
Okay, so हम बात करने में इतने मग्न हो गए कि हम आंसर्स रिवील करना ही भूल गए और हमारे व्यूअर्स भी आंसर नहीं बता रहे हैं. So everyone quickly.
शायद व्यूअर्स ने किरण बेदी मिला है, पुनीत अरोरा मिला है और पी बंदोपाध्याय मिला है.
पी बंदोपाध्याय जी. So let's reveal the answer. Yes, please concentrate on question. So it is Punita Arora ji.
Right. And Priyanka ji, I think we should keep a meter on Pawan Kumar Shukla. The amount of answers he gets correct is insane.
Yeah, Pawan Kumar Shukla, I mean, in all the Quiztainment, we are receiving is almost all the correct answers. So hardly he gets any wrong answer. So yes.
And like if I talk about Lieutenant General Punita Arora ji, she has done phenomenal works. Like she has held the rank of Lieutenant General in Indian Army and Surgeon as Vice Admiral in Indian Navy also. And she has had a, not a very good childhood, I would say, because her family had to move to India during partition when she was just 1 year old, but she overcame all this pain, got herself enrolled in the armed forces and has been serving the country ever since. So it's a very, it's like it's an idol for many of us. She's an idol for us.
Indeed, she is inspirational to all of us and most of us. Okay, so Ashwini ji बोल रहे हैं best question ever. Thank you. He is a human Google. Samruddhi Mahajan is saying. We don't know about that, but yes, he is really very sharp.
And Dattatreya Prabha Kumar, yes, Lieutenant General General Punita Arora. That's absolutely right. The entire name.
Let's move to the next question. शौनक, हम बातों में ही लग जाते हैं. So अब question पे focus करते हैं. Viewers, I want answers quickly. Okay, so who is called the gramophone girl and the first recording superstar of India? Quickly, everyone.
Now, a famous author called Vikram Sampath, whose book has come out recently, he has written a book on this personality as well.
Good hint to answer. So quickly, our viewers. Okay, so we have Saishri. She's saying that I'll also try to get all correct answers from now. That's very good.
One is saying Gauhar Jaan, one is saying Just Jaan, one is saying Armenian descent. Okay. Interesting. Right. No idea. Again, नजर लगा दिया. Pratyush Kumar is also saying Gauhar Jaan.
So we have answers from Sai Shri, Vivek Sharma, Nishant, Kala, Manuns, and Pavanji. No idea. Okay. Pratyush Kumar, Samriddhi. Okay, we have Samriddhi. And Ashwini Kumar Tiwari ji has no idea. So we will give you the idea. And here's the answer. It is Gauhar Jaan. So most of you are correct.
And
इनके बारे में कुछ बताएं.
Anshuman Raj also was right just before we revealed the answer. So that's good. Yes. And the real name of Gauhar Jaan was Angelina Yoward, which Nishanji is right. Armenian descent, as he was saying. She was an Indian and singer and dancer from Calcutta or Kolkata. And she was one of the first performers to record music on 78 RPM records in India. And as she later released the Gramophone Company of India, this was released by the Gramophone Company of India, and that's why she's also known as the Gramophone Girl and also the first recording superstar of India. And as I was saying, a brilliant book has been written by Mr. Vikram Sampath on this. And I suggest everyone to read it and understand the history of music and how Gauhar Jaan's life was inspired by this.
जी शौनक. So इसी के साथ हम बढ़ते हैं next question की तरफ. And the next question is, she is renowned for her contributions to organic chemistry and phytomedicine. She was the first woman to earn a doctorate in science from an Indian university, known as the pioneer of STEM for women in India. Who are we talking about? Quick answers, everyone. विवेक शर्मा जी बोल रहे हैं कहाँ से आते हैं ये क्वेश्चंस. तो विवेक शर्मा जी आप फॉलो करते रहिए भारता फर्स्ट को, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आपको हमेशा मिलते रहेंगे. ओके सो जी.
भारता फर्स्ट ने ऐसे ही बहुत सारे ऐतिहासिक और हिस्टोरिक चीजों पे भी बहुत वीडियोस बनाए हैं, तो वहां से भी हमें बहुत कुछ कंटेंट मिलता है, जैसे कोलाचल बैटल एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो आई सजेस्ट people should watch that as well. Many questions from there also come into our quiz.
Okay, so we have got few answers. Dattatreya Prabha Kumar ji bol rahe hain. Vikram Sampath also restores LP records. Okay. Ashwini Kumar Tiwari ji, she is a famous in Kajri form of Hindustani music.
Correct. Ashwini Kumar ji, I think you are saying this in context of Gauhar Jaan. If it's that, then you're absolutely right. This was a very famous form of us.
But here we are talking about someone who is the pioneer of STEM.
Okay, Anandibai Joshi. Okay, related to that field, but not that, unfortunately.
Thank you, Kala Manuns. She is saying quiz team is doing nice work. So thank you, he or she. Thank you so much. हर किसी को appreciation पसंद आती है. So हमारी टीम सच में बहुत मेहनत करती है और आप देखिए और जुड़िए हमसे इसी तरीके से. हमें फॉलो कीजिए भारता फर्स्ट के सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स को to get the updates.
बिल्कुल. और प्रत्युष कुमार is saying Asima Chatterjee. Okay, that is a different option we have got till now. We have got Kamla ji, Anandi Gopal Joshi, and now we have got Asima Chatterjee.
Ji. Kamla ji, okay, and Asima ji, Asima Chatterjee. So let's reveal the answer, Shaunak.
Yes.
And the answer is Asima Chatterjee.
Right.
Would you like to tell some interesting facts about her?
Asima Chatterjee, even though many don't know about her, but the work she has done is really good. Like, she has worked on drugs which are anti-epileptic and anti-malarial. So she has worked extensively for curing these two, diseases, malaria and epilepsy. Apart from this, she was also nominated by the then President of India as a member of Rajya Sabha from 1982 to 1980. And as was given in the question, she has been a paramount figure in the STEM sector, I would say.
Ji, Shaunak, thank you for the interesting fact about her. And we have a comment here in our chat box जिसमें बोल रहे हैं विवेक शर्मा जी कि यूपीएससी में भी इतने टफ क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते. So विवेक शर्मा जी, अगर आपको you have to, if you want to land on moon, you have to prepare for the stars. So इसलिए टफ क्वेश्चंस के साथ तैयारी करेंगे तो अच्छा होगा. This is what we believe.
और आदित्य पांडे जी पूछ रहे हैं व्हाट इज भारता फर्स्ट. तो आदित्य जी,
फॉलो
भारता
कीजिए
फर्स्ट,
भारता फर्स्ट को और वीडियोस देखिए तो आपको पता चल जाएगा व्हाट इज भारता फर्स्ट. Okay, let's move to the next question. Identify this personality. Do we have some hint for this picture?
Yes.
Shanak?
Now this is okay. This is got this. Now I don't want to give too many hints because it is a bit easy.
Yes.
So I'll give just two. First hint: she's related to the judicial system of India, and second big hint is that she was the first female judge to be appointed in the Supreme Court of India. Now, if I tell more than this, then it will be a problem.
Okay, so let's wait for the answers quickly.
Kamla Sohini, Fatima Bibi. Okay, we have started getting answers. Good. Ashwini Kumar ji is also entering the race. उनके भी बहुत सारे fast answers आ रहे हैं.
See, Fatima Bibi and Justice Fatima, Pavan Kumar Shukla, Saishi, they are saying Justice Fatima.
And meanwhile, Pratyush Kumar is asking, where is Frank? Okay, so Frank sir is unfortunately a bit ill. He will be with us very soon, and keep him in your prayers and make sure that, we all pray that he has a speedy recovery.
Yes, so please send in your prayers and positive energy to him.
Okay. Fatima Devi. One is saying Fatima Bibi and one is saying Fatima Devi. Which one is it?
Let's see which one is it. So it is Justice Fatima Bibi, the first female lawyer to serve as judge in Supreme Court of India.
Right. And not just that, Priyanka ji, she was also, after her retirement, she was also governor of Tamil Nadu and also member of the NHRC, or the National Human Rights Commission. So there are many feathers in her cap.
Ji. So इसी के साथ let's move to the next question. We have some messages for Frank sir. Yes, everyone is missing Frank sir, and he'll be back soon. Hopefully, he'll be fine. So
till we get the next question, let's everyone say get well soon, Frank, on the chat. Everyone, come on.
Come on, everyone.
Let's. I'm sure he'll be watching this and he'll be happy to see everyone.
Send your positive energy in the form of here in chat box. Whatever you wish for Frank sir. He'll be fine soon.
Right. And meanwhile, let's go with the next question.
Yes. So the next question is, Queens for the erstwhile princely state of Kittur. She was amongst the first to start a rebellion against the British decades before the first war for independence in the year 1857. Who are we talking about?
Okay. If I was in the chat, my first guess would be Jhansi ki Rani.
जी, देखते हैं. More guesses or answers, everyone, from our viewers.
The Queen Chennamma. Okay, we have one answer, Ashwini Kumar ji. Today, Ashwini Kumar ji is also doing really good. Let's see if your answer is right.
And Vivek Sharma ji, this question was nice. Thank you. Utsav Srivastav, such questions might not come directly in prelims, but they will definitely help in eliminating options. Yes, and it's not only about UPSC, I think. To increase your knowledge, I think we all should try these kind of quizzes and
Right. And like
increase
I
our
would,
knowledge from wherever possible. It's
correct.
not just about UPSC, I guess.
I would like to say that our motive is making Bharata great again. So we have to get as much knowledge of Bharata as we can, not just, for one examination and forget it after that.
Exactly. So let's focus on the question, and I want answers from everyone. So we have options, answers from Ashwini Kumarji, Queen Chinnamma, Pawan Kumar Shuklaji, Rani Chinnamma, Srijan Singh, Pratyush Kumar, Kala, Mrityunjal Shukla.
Kala Manans is saying Queen of Kittur. Okay,
Yes.
that's a
Indian fighter. So all are answering it with one option. So let's see. It is yes, Rani Chinnamma. So do we have some interesting facts about her, Shaunak? आप share करेंगे?
Yes, bilkul. Rani Chennamma was born in the Belagavi district of Karnataka, and many decades before the revolt of 1857, in 1824 itself, she led a proper armed rebellion against the East India Company. Even though her attempt failed, Rani Chennamma was a very important figure and an inspiration for the revolutionaries who took part in the First War of Independence in 1857. And not many people know about her. When we say Rani, always it is Rani Jhansi, but Rani Chennamma was also she was a stalwart, I would say, in the independence struggle.
जी जरूर. So let's move to the next question. Vivek Sharma, get well soon. Thank you so much, Vivek Sharma. आपके messages हम सर तक जरूर पहुंचाएंगे. And okay, so let's move to the next question. Identify this beautiful picture.
Okay.
Who is this personality? Quickly, everyone. और इसके लिए हिंट दे दूं मैं, जिन्होंने पहली भारत की पहली फीचर फिल्म देखी होगी वो जानते होंगे ये कौन है.
बिल्कुल. ओके, भारत की पहली फीचर फिल्म
राजा हरिश्चंद्र ही थी ना शौनक?
हाँ, राजा हरिश्चंद्र ही थी.
जी.
दादा साहेब फाल्के ने डायरेक्ट की थी.
जी जी जी. So we have a lot of hints for them. So let's see.
I think this is a difficult question even for us.
She is from Maharashtra. Okay. More answers. Quickly, everyone.
Ashwini ji, Pawan Kumar, Miss Falke. Okay.
Miss Falke.
It's sort of a good guess, I would say. Dada Sahib. I think Utsav, you are trying to.
Durgabai Kamath, Indian fighter one is saying. जी सृजन सिंह जी, पहली फीचर फिल्म राजा हरिश्चंद्र थी जिसमें ये पार्ट में थी, उसमें इन्वॉल्व थी.
नरगिस दत्त. Okay,
Nargis Dutt. So let's not make them wait longer.
Okay. But there's one more answer. Anna Salunke.
Anna Salunke. Okay. So reveal कर दे answer.
बिल्कुल.
It is Durgabai Kamath. So we had one correct answer. So it is Durgabai Kamath. इनके बारे में कुछ बताएंगे शौनक जी?
Right. So Samruddhi was right. She was from Maharashtra and she was a Marathi actress. She was not just a Marathi actress, she was also the first actress in Indian cinema and who had acted in the first Indian feature film called Raja Harishchandra. And it was Dada Saheb Phalke who introduced Durgabai Kamath in his second movie also, which is Mohini Bhasmasur. And even her daughter was a very good theater artist and she also played many roles.
Thank you, Shaunak, for the information. And let's move to the next question. Identify this personality.
Okay, this I think everyone should get because it's very recent, extremely recent.
जी बताइए क्विकली आंसर्स
कुछ
फ्रॉम व्यूअर्स.
गणतंत्र दिवस, रिपब्लिक डे, try to picture it, you will get the answer. It was in news also, I think on the front page of every newspaper.
So one guess from our viewer Mrityunjay Shukla ji, Tanveer Gill, and Romit ji, Captain Tania Shergill, Kala Manus, Tanya Shergill, okay. Ashwini Kumar ji saying Bhavna Jat, he deleted the comment.
So
Tanvi.
there is a confusion. Is it Tanveer, Tania, or Tanvi also one option we
Yes,
have?
and Tanveer also.
Yes. Okay. Tania. Okay, so I think let's reveal the answer.
And the answer is Captain Tanya Shergill.
Right. And she was the first Indian woman parade adjutant to lead an all-man contingent at the Army Day function in Indian Army and the Republic Day, obviously. Like as I had mentioned, Republic Day 2020 was a special event where she was the lead.
Okay, so let's move to the next question. In the year 2006, history was created when a woman graduated from the National Fire Service College in Nagpur and consequently became the first female firefighter of India. Who was she? This is something recent. So, jaldi se bataएं answer, everyone.
This is little tricky, so put your thinking hats on.
Yes, answers please quickly.
And if Samruddhi seems to be very familiar with Maharashtra, so the hint for Samruddhi might be she's from Nagpur and she is a Maharashtrian. So that's one major hint we can give you. Okay, so many are saying no idea.
Okay,
Any guess? Close guess. 5 seconds. Any close guess? Anybody?
And then we are going to reveal it.
Okay, 5, 4,
Harshini Kanhekar.
1. And the answer is
Harshini Kanhekar. So very correct you are, Manish Rai ji and Pratyush Kumar ji. So congratulations on getting the correct answer. And with this, let's move to the next question. Shaunak.
Right. Yes.
Creating nothing short of a miracle, she became the first female doctor from India trained in Western medicine. Who was she? Bataiye.
This is rather common. ये तो शायद confusion होगा पर आना चाहिए
और काफी जगह सुना है ये.
बिल्कुल.
So viewers, give your answer quickly.
Where is our trio? Pawan Kumar Shukla, Ashwani Tiwari, and one more.
Okay, so we have answer from Kala Manus and Indian fighter 1, Anandibai Joshi and Anandibai.
But Anandibai तो पहले ही हमने एक स्टेम फील्ड में बोला था कि नहीं होगा, तो फिर से कैसे आ गया? और फिर भी everyone is saying Anandibai only.
Let's see कितने correct answers आते हैं. तब तक why don't you tell us about our newsletter, Shaunak?
Yes, for those who have joined just now, I would like to say that, like the quiz, our newsletter also is themed on women empowerment, and we would like all of you to share with us your ideas about women empowerment, all these issues. You can write whatever you want, poetry, articles, even rap songs are allowed, and we will definitely publish it in our newsletter so that everyone can see. So please log into our website, go through our previous editions of newsletter, and do email us your piece or articles or whatever talent you have, and we will definitely publish it. The topic is women empowerment.
जी, और we have got some answers for our question. मनीष राय जी बोल रहे हैं कादम्बनी गांगुली. पवन शुक्ला, no idea, no problem, we'll see the answer in some time. विकास कुमार जी भी बोल रहे हैं गांगुली, and yes,
Okay,
Sai Shri
so
can write in any language.
let's reveal the answer.
Yes, you can. Let's see the answer. It is Anandibai Joshi. Shaunak, would you like to say something about it?
Right. So Anandibai Joshi was the, many people had said Kadambini Ganguly. You are right in some sense, because Kadambini Ganguly was the first female doctor who had graduated from India, and Anandibai Joshi was the first female doctor who had graduated not from India though, but from America. And her husband Gopal Rao had encouraged her to study medicine, and there is also a crater on Venus named after her.
Great. Okay, now let's move to the next question and our last question. So viewers, be ready to answer this last question of today's Quiztainment series. And the question is, who became the first Indian women cricketer and the second internationally to complete 10,000 runs across all formats? Quick answer, all cricket fans.
Okay, this is simple, straight, and sweet. All of us, all Indians are born with cricket in their DNA. If we can't get this, it's very sad.
So we have our answers from people, and yes, it's from Utsav Srivastav ji, Indian Fighter 1, Anshuman Raj ji, Mrityunjay Shukla ji, Sai Shri, Pratyush Kumar, Romit, Madhurima Kandula, Pawan Kumar Shukla, Kala Manoj, and yes, something manpower, which okay.
Okay.
So all of them has answered in a.
I think we don't have to reveal the answer for this. Unanimously, we all agree that it is Mithali Raj.
It is Mithali Raj. So I hope you all have enjoyed our quiz. So with this, end of the question. So viewers, बताएं आप सभी को कैसा लगा, और शौनक आप बताएं आपको कैसा लगा आज का hosting and the program.
बिल्कुल, मेरे को तो प्रोग्राम बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. मतलब इतना कुछ जानने को मिला, पहले इतना सब पता ही नहीं था. And generally viewers are used to seeing you and Samruddhi together. So I'm sorry viewers for spoiling. Yeah, I'm sorry for spoiling the fun, but let's agree I am better than Samruddhi, right? Please, everybody spam in the chat box.
We'll see from our viewers. I will not say anything. I will not comment. Okay, so viewers, please tell how is our Quiztainment. Please give your feedback about it, and how are you feeling? Yes, loved it.
Let us know if the questions are, very preliminary or very immature type. Should we focus more on information and content?
Ji. So we have comments from Kalamanuns, loved it. Thank you. Okay. Indian Fighter, great initiative. Keep it up. Thank you. And Pawan Kumar Shukla. शौनक को पहली बार देखा भारता फर्स्ट पे. शौनक काफी टाइम से हैं, बट यस आज की होस्टिंग में फर्स्ट टाइम है उनका.
ओके, पवन कुमार इज सेइंग शौनक इज गुड बट वी वर मिसिंग समृद्धि.
समृद्धि विल बी बैक जी. एंड यस मधुरिमा, इट्स ग्रेट टाइम. थैंक यू. उत्सव, ओके.
And Ashwini, okay. Thank you. Best questions you selected.
Okay, somebody has complimented your hairstyle, Shaunak. So yes, questions were good. So thank you everyone. Pratyush Kumar, Sai Shri, उत्सव श्रीवास्तव, अश्विनी कुमार, पवन शुक्ला एंड एवरीवन एल्स। तो ऐसे ही जुड़ते रहिए हमारे साथ और फीडबैक शेयर कीजिए, भारता फर्स्ट फॉलो कीजिए एंड लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर एवरीवेयर।
और प्रियंका जी, आपने शुरू में इतनी सारी कविताएं, पंक्तियां बोली, क्या अंत में मैं भी कुछ कहूँ?
अंत में आप, जैसा कि फ्रैंक सर बोलते हैं, प्लीज क्लोज आवर शो विद योर लाइन्स दिस टाइम। यस
Right. So this is a famous line told by Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, which goes like, "सो क्यों मंदा आखिए जित जमे राजान," which very simply means, why call her inferior, because from her kings are born.
Yes,
तो
and I would say even the queens will be born, and yes, we just need to value that, and yes, हम सबको समझते हुए इसको प्रमोट करना चाहिए।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
जी। So with this, आप सभी को फिर से नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, और देखते रहिए भारता फर्स्ट। बाय बाय, हैव अ गुड डे, गुड नाइट, बाय, नमस्कार।
बाय एवरीबॉडी, गुड नाइट।